Welcome back to the show. In today's marketplace, Hair Restoration Institute of Minnesota. For over 20 years, the Institute has served men, women, and children in the Twin Cities combat hair loss. Vern Cole and Laurie Wendell join me now to talk about the services the Institute offers. Welcome to both of you. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks. Thanks for having us.
Yes, it's amazing because both of you have been through this, and I'm here seeing them in person, and I mean, I can't tell, not even one bit.
That's the idea.
Yes,
you don't see the good ones out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did you decide to one day start this, and how has it evolved?
Well, back in the, it must have been the very latter 70s, I went to Horse Education Center, which is now the Aveda Institute.
Yes.
And as a young man, I started losing my hair. And back then, the technology wasn't that good, and I literally walked in the shoes of somebody who's experiencing hair loss. And didn't like what I see, so I just set out to figure out, how can I make this look better? How can I make it more legit?
Look at that. That's amazing. And this was well after the time that you had lost a lot of hair. You know, a lot of people say try to catch it as it's going, but it looks like you were, you know, it was gone and you were able to get that much back. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so tell me about that. Is that a procedure that you do often, that particularly what you chose to do?
Well, I've done, when people ask me what have I done, the real question is, what haven't I done? we offer a multi-therapeutic approach to helping people, from medical hair restoration to non-surgical therapies and treatments, and what we call non-surgical cosmetic procedures. That's what we did with Laurie today.
Okay, and let's bring in Laurie and talk about how you got involved with her. This was a contest, correct?
Yep, contest on the radio.
So you called in, wrote in?
Well, it was a few weeks of listening to callers coming in and ads, and I figured I would go ahead and give it a try. It was a write-in, sent a couple photos in.
And what was going on with you? Were you just losing a little bit? Was it coming out in the shower, or how did you?
No, I could just visibly tell the difference. You know, on the top, the scalp is usually the first area that I was noticing it, and it was hard until I actually, you know, sat down and decided to do the contest. And started writing and took photos of myself. You know, then it really kind of hit home how much it was bothering me.
And realized so.
Yeah, because you just kind of, you know, shrug it off, life, and I'm imagining, so it was quite stark to actually see. And when I sent the photos to Vern again now for this, I hadn't looked at them since.
An amazing difference.
Yes.
Okay,
it reaffirmed.
So, Vern, when you read her, you said that her words were moving to you, and I mean, I'm sure she was picked out of hundreds or thousands of people who wanted to have this done. Why did you pick Laurie? Her
story was just really compelling. I could tell it was heartfelt. And, you know, like a lot of women, it's devastating to lose their hair. I mean, think about if you lost your hair looks beautiful, but how would that affect not only how you look, but how you feel? And I felt her pain when I read the story.
So let's look at some before and afters, because it is really amazing to see the difference between. Okay, so is she holding up the picture of what she did have?
No, this is a different model.
Okay, I know that's not Laurie, but these are people who are going through what Laurie and you have been through.
That had the dermal lens application.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can tell the difference there. And depending on the person, you have different options available, because no two people are alike.
Yeah, and I would say that's what sets us apart. Not one option is going to solve every problem. And so we chose, especially, you know, like a medical hair transplant wouldn't be the best idea for somebody like Laurie. That's why we chose the non-surgical cosmetic procedure for her.
Okay, what happens with the non-surgical procedure?
Well, the beauty, next to growing hair, there's nothing like it. It's instant. You don't have to see if it works. We do this dermal lens procedure where we create a scalp-like membrane that replicates their scalp. We inject human hair into it, a hair at a time, into this lens, and we apply it directly to the scalp using an FDA-approved medical adherent. So it's not like a wig or a rug or, you know, a toupee. You can see there it's showing me actually making what we call the contour analysis. We're making a mold of the top of, you know, the head of the person. And from there, the lens is created.
Okay, and people can come in, too, just for a consultation, correct?
Yeah, actually, yeah, they would want to come in for a consultation so we can get a profile of them. of them to see what would be the best modality that would accommodate their particular scenario.
Okay, and how long does a procedure like this take, and are there a series of them that you go through?
Well, this procedure, Laurie, why don't you tell, how long did it take to actually perform the procedure?
Oh, not long at all. I mean, appointments are usually in and out, start to finish, hour and a half.
So not bad at all.
No,
okay.
It's like a normal hair appointment.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We want to let people know it's very helpful that you have 3 different locations that they can check out. We really appreciate you coming in. Wow, what a difference. The Hair Restoration Institute of Minnesota has 3 locations: Bloomington, Maple Grove, and St. Paul. For more information, call 612-588-HAIR or visit myhairlossclinic.com. And while there, be sure to check out their latest hair makeover contest. You can find out more and enter online at myhairlossclinic.com.